I'm Amy, I'm living in Chrysalis, and I'm going to do looks with problematic brands. Let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel. I'm always happy to see you. So recently, Kara C did a live stream where she was talking about canceling cancel culture and pulling out every palette, every eyeshadow palette of brands that have been problematic, and she wound up only having a few left. Now, obviously, she wasn't actually getting rid of her products, but that sort of gave me an idea. And my idea is I'm doing a series where I do as much of a face as I can out of different problematic brands. So I decided to start it off with the mother of all problematic brands, MLM products. For those who aren't aware, MLM stands for multi-level marketing. It's also known as network marketing, and it is a very problematic business model. There are a great many products that are sold through these brands. Typically, the only way to make money through an MLM is to recruit others and take a cut of their proceeds. Now, I'm not going to go into a whole thing, but let's just say that the only people that make money in a typical MLM are at the top. And it is a very exploitive business model because really what happens for the most part is the individual salespeople buy products expecting to sell them, and quite often that doesn't happen. I myself experienced that when I sold Mary Kay in college. Now, I did make some sales and I did okay for a while, but you know what? Ran out of customers pretty quickly, and I wound up finding myself stuck with a whole bunch of products. Now, over the years, I've been using them up as I can, but believe it or not, I still have Mary Kay products. And I haven't ordered from them in at least 5 or 6 years. Exactly. Now, if any of this is starting to sound fun to you, perhaps you can help me out by feeding the beast, the algorithm beast. That's right. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, maybe run a playlist if you're feeling bored or whatever. So, I'm coming to you barefaced. I am wearing primer because I have some leftover Mary Kay foundation that I haven't used in a while. First, let's make sure it's not completely toxic. Let me smell it. Okay, all right. Let's see, this is the darker shade. What really annoyed me when I was doing Mary Kay is part of the reason why I was attracted to it is because in the 90s, they actually had a foundation shade that was perfect for my skin. It was called Porcelain, and it came in those pretty glass jars. I just dropped the lid from this one. And after some years, they discontinued it, and, oh, we'll just buy a couple of these and mix them. I hate mixing foundation every time I want to wear it. But here we go, which is probably why these haven't been used up yet. However, I should just make another Franken foundation into a bottle and just finish this stuff up. Well, it doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell good. So, at any rate, I'm going to work on finishing this up. Maybe I'll put that in a panning project this year. Okay, here we go. Yes, I like to spread it with a silly sponge and then blend it in with a foundation brush. That way I get less product trapped in my brush, and I feel like I get a better overall finish. I'm probably one of the few people that still uses a silly sponge. But okay, there we go. Foundation mix. The other products that have mysteriously appeared are ones that I do not have any MLMs for. So yay for that, right? Going into blush, this is actually two different Mary Kay shades that I pressed together. And this one is Mary Kay. Other than that, nothing else in this pan is MLM to the best of my knowledge. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, Horn Church achieved. Actually switching over to another MLM at the moment, which is Avon. I have this eye primer. I won it. It was part of a giveaway prize. I didn't actually buy it, but hey, I own it, so might as well give it a try, right? Okay, let's see. I haven't used this type of base. I've mostly just used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Because of course back in my old Mary Kay days, nobody used eye primer. You just put it on. Nobody used face primer either. It just wasn't a thing. And back into Mary Kay, all of these eyeshadows are Mary Kay except these two, which are Smashbox. This one, and this one are shades that I mixed together. The rest are just regular old shades. Like this one, I don't remember the color. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm promoting it. It's green. It goes with my shirt. That's really about it. Because kind of what I did was there were some shades that I wasn't crazy about, or when I repressed into these smaller pans to just make it easier to deal with, there was some left over. So then I just started mixing things, and yeah, that was fun. Okay, let me kind of buff that out a bit. All right. I know it's not terribly well blended. Well, I can blend it a little more, especially because I don't have any MLM shimmers. So I'll just, yeah, I can blend that out a little bit. And then maybe hit that there again, just to concentrate and then have that buffed out. To this other shade that I mixed myself. And this it's sort of a greeny gray. I actually really like the color, and I'll be a little sorry when I use it up, but given the state of my panning project, I was supposed to be panning this palette last year. I think we can see that didn't work very well. So I think I'm just going to call it a day with that. Oh, I mean, it'll be around, and I'll use it from time to time. It's just, I guess I just don't want to promote MLMs on my channel, and especially because these are so old, I don't even know if you can get the shades anymore. Not that I would promote that anyway. I'd originally planned to do this look without any shimmers or anything, but I don't think I'm physically capable of doing that anymore. So I'm going to go into glass bowl from ColourPop and just hit a little on my lid. Let's not bore us all to death. There we go. Ooh, she's pretty. Yep, the YouTube life has definitely affected me. Because I used to have only shimmers. Ooh, ooh, I like just playing with that. I know it doesn't look like that, like as I go through life, but I like to just play with it. Okay, ooh, there she is. All right. And what for my upper arch area? Got the brush. I think I'm just gonna go with this NARS one. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. I have this eyeliner I'm gonna try. It's navy, so I'm not exactly sure how it's gonna look with this, but I'll roll with it. I just sharpened it, so it should be nice and clean. There's a nice sharp point. Let's see if I can make it work. I'm not much of a navy eyeliner girl, obviously, or this had been used up ages ago. Ooh, that point is really pointy. It's kind of got a hard texture to it. Not exactly sure how I feel about that. Huh. Not sure how I feel about this with the green, but I'm going with it. I'm going to go with it because I'm doing a theme here. Okay. Now this concealer here is a mix of Mary Kay and Kat Von D. So I'm not gonna bring out the one concealer just to do this look. Figure, hey, they're both problematic, and I can use this again in my Kat Von D video. Alrighty, here we go. Really wish this eye had stopped twitching. It's driving me crazy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's making me nutty. Okay, now let's just kind of tap that out here. With the blender, a dry blender. Because generally that's what I do. Sometimes I use another brush too, but I'm not going to bother today. I think it'll be okay. I went into the bathroom to take my hair down and I need more concealer, I think. All right, concealer, concealer. And tap that out. Hopefully it won't be a giant mess. If it is a mess, I'll do a clip later, later on, so you can get a look at that. Of course, the non-MLM products have just magically appeared onto my face. But the final touch, of course, is the lips. So I'm going into this old Mary Kay lipstick. It hasn't even been used. It smells so-so. My husband said he thinks it smells like it's starting to go off, but I think it's still okay. Maybe. Oh well. If you don't see me on for a month, it means I'm dead. And an old. Lip gloss to finish off the look. So, this is it. Some daylight. When my son got in the car and saw me, he said he hated everything that was going on with my eyes and that I looked like I hadn't slept in 4 days and I was going right back to the club. So I'm thinking maybe blue eyeliner isn't for me, but I think he didn't like the eyeshadow color either. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.